Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Stella Jane. So today we are doing a full face makeup tutorial. If it's something you want to please do keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Click a little big thumb up. Ronaldo. Let's go straight into this. So we're starting off with moisturizer. I'm using Pierce baby cream. Then we go on with primer. Using the Zaron primer for this. I'm applying this all over my face, especially on my forehead and my nose. So for foundation, I'm using these two, Zaron and Flawless Ivy. The Flawless is too dark, Zaron is too light, so mix them to have my perfect shade. So after applying, I sprayed my Kiss Beauty setting spray, then start blending. And I'm blending it out with my damn beauty sponge, dabbing this all over my face. So for my concealer, I'm using the Flawless Camouflage Concealer. I've forgotten the shade. So I like my concealer to sit on for a little bit before I blend it. So I apply this, then go in with Beacham Ageless Cosmetic. That's their darkest shade in their foundation line. And use it to contour and contour my hairline too. This foundation, the darkest shade is actually the best. I did a review on this foundation on this channel. If you want to check it out, do go on. Blend it out with my beauty sponge too. So for my blush, I'm going with that shade from the Flawless lip palette, and I'm never shy with my blush. In my opinion, there is nothing like too much of blush. Then I contour my nose. I didn't use the same foundation I used for my contour on my nose because it was too dark and it will be too dark for my nose. So I took the Flawless foundation with a little bit of the darkest shade to mix for my nose contour. Now to highlight my nose, still that Flawless concealer. After blending it all out, use the side I used for my foundation to blend in the harsh lines that you're seeing there, so that the blend will be seamless. I'm always saying you blend. Then I blend under my eye that sit there for a while. So you see now the coverage is giving me coverage. So I'm still using that same beauty sponge. So I'll do same thing to my other under eyes. I go back in with the blush again to blend out any harsh lines. Then blend my nose and the rest of my chin too. So guys, no matter the process or the procedure in which you used to apply your skin product, after blending the under eye, you have to set in immediately because it creases if you don't do this. What I've observed, if you don't set in immediately, your foundation will start breaking. Or you see that crease, that visible crease under your eyes. So I'm blending, I'm setting it with my Flawless powder, setting all the places I highlighted with my Flawless powder, then go in with this powder palette, using this two shade for my contour to set all my contoured area. And I'm trying to reduce my forehead here. My hairline is receding, guys. I don't know why. So I'm trying to make my hairline look smaller. So I take in my damn beauty sponge, use my exact shade to set all over my face. So now onto the brows. I'm using a spoolie to dust away all those powder from the brows. So my brows, since I have not still shaved it, I don't have brows. So this one that's coming out like this, I'm feeling like should I not? So I just leave it like that. So I'm trying to do the most I can with this little I have. And I'm using the Davis number 3 eye pencil. I try to fill it in, draw. Then use very sharp pencil to draw hair-like trans in the beginning of the brows. It will look like I have hairs there while I don't. So to clean the top of my brows, I'm going in with, I think, V Beauty foundation. I use V Beauty foundation for this one. Then buff it out with my buffing brush. To clean under my eyes, you see where I began, right? I didn't begin at the beginning of the brow since I've contoured there already. I just want to highlight my brow bone area, which is that area. Then I use the remainder to just clean up that place. Then I'm still using that Flawless concealer as my eyeshadow base. Since I want the eyeshadow to pop up, I use the concealer and I set it in immediately. This one, the creasing, you see it's very visible, so I set it in immediately. Then I put powder under my eyes to catch out fallout of my eyeshadow. I'm starting out with this purple shade, this light purple shade in my inner crease. Guys, I did eyeshadow tutorial last on this channel, so if you want, when I mention inner crease, outer crease, if you want to really understand that, you can go back to the other video and check it out. Then I got in with that deeper shade of purple. I wanted to deepen the crease, so that the crease will have depth. So I got in with that deeper shade of purple. Then I'm using that pink shade, that light pink and that deep pink for my outer. The first one I'm using it for my tear dot area, the other one I'm using it for my inner crease, respectively. Then I start with that baby pink first. Then I now use this one to blend it all into, like, marry all of them together. After that, I go in with that first shade, that baby, that purple that I used to blend everything in, blend it into my nose contour too. Then I dust out all that powder that I used to catch out the fallout. I use that the shade I use for my blush, I use it to line my waterline. That orange, it looked like orange pink, use it for my waterline. Then use that second shade to smoke out my under eye area. Use a little bit of shimmer on the eye so that you need those glitters. So today I didn't want to do any dramatic wing, so I just drew a little bit where my lashes will sit on. Then pop up my lashes. And I like using my hands to apply my lashes. Use that same shade again for my lips. This one was I really used that shade today. So I didn't want to apply gloss. I want everything to stay matte. Went in again with my Damn Beauty sponge, take my finishing powder to apply all over my face. Then marry everything in together with the Kiss Beauty setting spray to melt all those powder from the face. So guys, this is the final look. What do you think? Do you like the eyeshadow combination? Do you not like it? Please share your thoughts on the comment section. Don't forget to share the video, like, subscribe. To the next video. Bye guys.